Hear now, my beloved, as I speak to you from the very depths of my heart. I, the Lord your God, the one who knows the innermost secrets of your soul, the one who formed you from the dust and breathed life into your spirit before the first beat of your heart, call you to listen. I am the one who sees your every sorrow, who understands the weight of your burdens, who witnesses your silent tears as they fall in the shadows where no eye but mine can see. I know the hidden battles you fight, the desires that stir within you but remain unspoken, and I hear the cry of your spirit even when your lips remain silent. You, my precious one, have waited long. But behold, this very week I shall fulfill what you have sought with your heart. Just as surely as the night gives way to the morning, I will bring the answer you have longed for into your hands. Let this promise take root in you, stirring a holy anticipation within your heart that refuses to be silenced. Bring to me your sadness, the burdens that have held you captive, the weariness that has clouded your vision. Do not cling to these any longer. Release them into my hands, and I shall pour into you a peace that transcends all understanding. Feel my presence now, filling your heart, flooding it with a quiet certainty that I am moving on your behalf. By the power of my blood, poured out in love and in victory, I make all things possible. Every attack the enemy has crafted against you is rendered powerless. There is no force, no spell, no evil scheme that can break through the fortress of my love that surrounds you. Those who seek to harm you will fall into the very traps they have set for you. They cannot touch you, for I have made you unbreakable through my spirit. Mark these words well, for I require of you your cooperation, your earnest seeking of my face. Promise me that when the morning comes, you will not hesitate to come before me. Promise that you will rise with hunger in your heart for my word, ready to feast upon the truth that brings freedom. Let your ears be open to my voice as I speak life into your soul. Let nothing distract you, no matter the chaos the world may try to place before your eyes. Call to mind my name, and remember who it is that lifts you above the mire. I desire your success, my child, for I did not create you to crawl in the dust of despair, but to walk boldly, head held high, with confidence that I am paving the road to your victory. Hear my words now, as I plant seeds of wisdom in the fertile soil of your heart, as I inscribe my truth upon the tablets of your mind. Let these words take root and grow within you, shaping your character, guiding your steps, refining your spirit. I am preparing you for greatness. I am preparing you to claim the blessings I have long reserved for you. Even though you may not fully comprehend it now, let these words settle deep within your spirit. If confusion arises, return to the beginning of this message and listen again with fresh ears. For I am near, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. This promise I speak is not just truth, it is unstoppable, for my word does not return void. When conflicts rise and doubt seeks to cloud your mind, remember my words. The enemy may try to shake your faith, to sow confusion in your heart, but I have come to bring you abundant life and resounding victory. I will be your shield, your fortress, protecting you with a love that will never fail. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no fear can stand in the light of my presence. All I ask in return is that your heart be surrendered, your loyalty unwavering, your obedience steadfast. Let your faithfulness be constant day after day as you choose to draw near to me, to seek my face rather than wander away. Hear me now, my beloved. I speak directly to you. I am the Lord, your God, eternal, unchanging, and always near. Even now, as you take my words into your mind, feel the current of my presence flowing through you, warming every corner of your being, testifying that you are precious in my sight. Be attentive, for I am speaking to you, and I will never stop calling you close. I know the deepest secrets of your heart, every fleeting whisper that stirs within your soul, each tear that falls unseen by the world. And to you I say today, with an eternal voice that echoes through the ages, I love you with a boundless, unchanging love, a love that cannot be contained or measured. I enfold you in the protection of my Holy Spirit, surrounding you with armies of heaven, and I pour out all the strength I possess to guard you, to shield you from the schemes of darkness that seek to bind you. Should you long to walk boldly toward the victory I have set before you, then stand firm on the promises I have made to you, for they are as sure as the stars in the sky. Embrace them with your whole heart, without doubt, and you will see how fear, that ancient foe, loses its grip upon you. Those trials which once seemed insurmountable will diminish before your eyes, as though they were but shadows in the light of my truth. And within you, you will discover a courage, a strength you did not know you possessed, because I have already placed it deep within you from the very beginning. Hear me now, you are not weak, you are mighty. You are filled with insight, compassion, and an unwavering steadfastness. You are good, and your heart is honorable. You belong to me, chosen before the foundation of the world itself, and the enemy trembles when he sees you rise, when he witnesses you standing firmly upon my words, when he sees your will bent to mine, pushing forward in obedience. Do not let your heart be troubled or your mind swayed by the lies of this world. Your life is no accident, no random happenstance. You were formed with purpose, with a divine intention. I have declared it over and over. You are beloved, you are a conqueror, chosen to rise above the ashes of this world, triumphant in all that you do when guided by my truth. Have you not cried out to me in moments of desperation, of uncertainty, of pain? Know this, I have heard you. Your prayers have reached my throne, and now I extend my hand to lift you up, to draw you from the shadows and into the brilliance of my light. Indeed, you stand on sacred ground now, at the very threshold of my presence, where my help flows like a quiet, life-giving river. I treasure those moments you spend with me, in the stillness of your secret place, where the world cannot see, where you yield your soul to me in a simple act of trust. That trust, that surrender, empowers me to place a sword in your hand, spiritual, mighty, and sharp. I command you now, face your battles with no hesitation, no fear. Do not let your knees tremble beneath you. Do not let anxiety swirl within your mind like a storm. Though the enemy may roar, strut, and bluster, as though he commands legions of forces, know this: he cannot deliver on his promises. His threats are empty. His words are hollow. He weaves illusions, shadows meant to frighten and deceive, to lead the unwary astray. He thrives in the darkness, in the deceit of division, in sowing hatred and confusion. He feeds on the pride of those too weary, too proud to seek my truth. But know this, my child, he cannot prevail where my light shines. The enemy may bark, but he cannot bite. He may threaten, but he cannot strike with any true power. His weapons are but shadows and lies, insubstantial and fleeting, not truth, not light. Do not underestimate him, for he is cunning, but he is powerless before you. When you are clothed in the armor I provide, when you anchor your heart in the truth I speak to you today. Refuse to harbor bitterness, hatred, or slander upon your tongue. Let not suspicion or malice take root in your thoughts. Do not waste your breath on insults or accusations that serve no purpose but to wound. Guard your soul as a warrior guards a precious treasure, for you are a treasure in my sight. There are those who may flatter you with kind words, but their hearts may seek to rob you of hope. Others may offer sweet promises, only to betray you when your strength runs low. Trust no mortal who refuses to acknowledge my sovereignty, for they cannot give you what only I can bestow. The world will fail you, but I, your God, your Creator, your everlasting Father, will never turn my face away from you. My love is a fountain that flows eternally. and my protection is a fortress that no enemy can breach. As the night falls, I will cover you with my presence, and you will rest in safety, free from the torment of fearful dreams and anxious thoughts. And when the morning comes, you will rise, renewed in peace, strengthened in purpose. For I have watched over you. Even when the storms raged outside and the voices of confusion threatened to drown you, you are not alone. I am with you always, guiding you, guarding you, and lifting you up to places of glory you cannot yet imagine. My love for you is steadfast, and nothing will ever separate you from it. Cry out for attention and know this. Within the shelter of my embrace, you shall remain unwavering, for the truth I offer is eternal, and the strength to hold it fast is found in me. Let my voice be your compass, guiding you with unerring wisdom. Let my counsel be the foundation upon which every ambition is built. Let my love infuse every word you speak, every breath you take, coloring your every interaction with light and grace. In this way, watch as the chains of discouragement crumble away. Watch as the lies of the enemy shatter into nothingness like brittle glass, and watch as a holy confidence rises from within you, driving you forward along the path I have ordained for you. You are my precious child, and in this very moment, I desire for you to feel the shield of my presence surrounding you like the wings of a mighty eagle, spreading wide above your head, a fortress against the darkness. No enemy, no power of hell can breach the fortress of my love. The blood I shed for you in perfect love is the armor that protects you, impenetrable, unshakable. No curse, no incantation, no whisper of malice has the power to harm you, for I have sealed you with my promise, and it cannot be undone. The powers of darkness cannot defeat you, for you have found rest in me. Now, raise your voice. Let the cry of your heart be heard, a passionate declaration of your unwavering love for me. Speak with every fiber of your being. Declare with every ounce of strength the truth that lives within you. Write it down, speak it aloud, shout it to the heavens, for when you proclaim your devotion, you forge chains of faith, strong and unbreakable, chains the enemy cannot shatter. The blood of Christ holds within it power that is beyond measure, greater than any storm that may rage around you. Trust that I will move heaven and earth to honor my word in your life, to see you through every trial, to calm every fear, and to nurture every dream I have planted within you. Wait with expectancy, for I am coming to fulfill my promises. Let joy arise within your spirit, for my plans for you are filled with hope, and the future I have prepared will not fail you. Cast off all worry. Let it dissolve like mist in the warmth of my presence. A strengthening wind is blowing. Feel it, filling your lungs, renewing your mind, lifting your heart. Today is the day to close the chapters of yesterday, to sever the cords of pain and confusion that have held you captive. The burdens you once carried have no claim upon you anymore, for I have declared the end of your suffering, and my word never returns void. Believe this, you are no longer bound by the hands of those who sought to harm you. Let them fall away like dead leaves, drifting to the ground, making space for the fresh growth I am bringing forth. Just days ago, your soul wandered through a fog of sadness, unsure of your worth, uncertain of your path. But know this, I was there beside you, holding you steady even when you could not feel my hand. I whispered to your heart, guiding you through the storm. Though it seemed you walked alone, it was my strength that sustained you. I do not stand in judgment of your past mistakes, nor do I point fingers at your failings. Instead, I offer forgiveness, a precious gift wrapped in grace, tied with the ribbon of mercy. Take it and let it settle deeply in your heart. From this day forward, walk not in arrogant pride, but in the humble assurance of your identity in me. Lift your head not in defiance, but in gentle confidence, for you are my beloved. Let the scorn of those who mock you fade like the shifting sands beneath your feet, for their opinions matter not. Your worth is not defined by their approval. Keep moving forward, step by patient step, propelled by the courage I have placed within you, by the unwavering trust that draws me closer. Have I not already proven myself to you? Have you not witnessed glimpses of my power, seen how I have moved on your behalf? Now wait with steadfast heart. Let faith be the soil in which my promises take root, and soon you shall harvest joy beyond measure. Do not shy away when my blessings arrive. Open your arms wide and receive them with gratitude, allowing them to fill your life with color and vibrancy. In the days to come, doors that once seemed sealed will swing open before you, and happiness, like a beam of divine light, will flood your home. The tension that once gripped your heart will vanish, and you will walk in peace. But beware, my child, for I ask of you constancy. Do not retreat into old habits, nor slide into a faith that flickers only when it is convenient. I long for a faith that endures, a faith that does not crumble under the weight of delay or trial. Resist the temptation to let discouragement take root when you do not see instant results. Do not let weeks pass and my promises fade from your mind. You are not expected to be flawless, but remember who created you. I, the Lord your God, formed you with great care and set you apart so that you might know me intimately, so that your prayers might pierce the heavens like arrows and bring down miracles. Every victory I have lined up for you depends on this unwavering trust. Hold fast to it, for I am with you always. Hear me, beloved, for I extend to you now the grace, forgiveness, and favor that are yours by divine right. Take them freely without a second thought, for they are not mere gifts. They are the very essence of my love, unchanging and everlasting. I have never ceased to love you, not once, even in your moments of despair, when you felt undeserving, abandoned, lost in the shadows of your own doubts. Know this, even in your darkest hours, I was preparing for you a glory so magnificent that it will unfold before your very eyes. I have not forgotten you. I have been at work behind the veil of your understanding, weaving blessings into your life, crafting a future of splendor, filled with my grace. Now rise up, for I am the Lord who lifts you from the dust, who tenderly dries your tears, who fortifies your courage in the face of all that would seek to undo you. I am the one who casts out fear and doubt with a word, who fills your heart with an unshakable peace. Do not be afraid, for my love will never abandon you. It is an eternal refuge, and nothing in all creation can separate you from it. In the stillness of this moment, settle into the warmth of my presence. Know that you stand on the threshold of a destiny I have laid before you, a path illuminated by my light. Walk it with faith, with devotion, with an open heart that is ready to receive the wonders I have yet to reveal. Listen, my precious child, and let my words sink deep into your soul. I am your God, your protector, your ever-present guide, and the shelter from every storm. As you hear these words now, understand this. When the message ends, you are not to return to a life of fear, nor should you linger in worry, for I am with you. Continue the work I have given you to do. Even when you cannot see how the pieces fit into the grand design I have orchestrated for you, trust that I hold all things in my hand. Do not run ahead in haste, searching for solutions of your own making. Let not impatience fray the threads of hope that I have woven into your heart. Be patient. Yes, patient. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but in the silence, in the stillness, I am working. Trust the quiet. Trust the pauses, for in them I will move. Wait for the nudge of my spirit, that unmistakable whisper that will guide your steps. Keep your heart awake, your faith ever strong, and listen to the whispers of my voice, gentle as the breeze, calling you to follow me. Open my word, Let it ignite within you a fire that will burn through all darkness. Kneel before me in prayer. Speak your heart openly. Pour out your dreams, your fears, your confessions, and I will answer. When you give me your heart, all that you are, I will move with power. A power that will break chains, topple walls, and roll away the heaviest stones that have blocked your way. I see the burdens you carry, the wounds that have scarred your spirit. I know the obstacles that have stood in your path, the jagged rocks that have pierced your peace. But listen now. I am removing the stones that have caused you to stumble. I am crumbling the walls that have kept you from seeing the horizon I have prepared for you. I am reaching into the deepest, darkest corners of your past, cutting through every cruel bond that has held you captive. The weight that has crushed your soul, the pain that has threatened to overwhelm you, I am lifting it from you. You have felt the storms of life battering your heart, the fierce winds pushing you toward despair, the waves threatening to capsize your fragile boat. The darkness has seemed unrelenting, the clouds of sorrow and loss so heavy that you feared they would never part. But this day, I come as the divine liberator. I breathe my holy breath into the tempest, and I command the waves to be still. The winds will cease, the clouds of fear and doubt will scatter, and my peace will reign in your heart. Know this, my words are not empty. They are filled with life, with power, and with the promise of 1,000 new beginnings. Within them lie the seeds of miracles, waiting to take root in the fertile soil of your faith. Your heart has longed for change. Your soul has cried out for a chance to rebuild. I have heard you. And yet, I must tell you this. Do not hear these words and then return to a life of disbelief. Do not nod politely and walk away unchanged. This is not a moment for fleeting sentiment, but for lasting transformation. This is the hour of steadfastness, the time to cling to the truth I have revealed. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Nourish your soul with my word, with the sweetness of heaven's honey that will turn your bitter seasons into joy. Let my truth settle on your tongue like a healing balm. I have placed lessons in your life, teachings that have come through trials, prayers that have stirred your heart, and scriptures that have awakened your hope. Now, it is time to live them. Live boldly, live faithfully. Let this be the year you step forward with courage, living out every principle you hold dear. I will be with you at the break of dawn, gently reminding you of these promises as the light of a new day fills your eyes. Hold fast to my love, for I am with you, now and always. In the quiet hush of morning, seek me with all your heart, and you will sense my presence drawing near, for I am always near to those who listen attentively to my call. In the stillness before the clamor of the day rises up, I am there, waiting to be found. When your eyes cannot perceive me in the circumstances that surround you, look deeper still, into the wellspring of faith I have placed within you. Reach out for me in prayer, for I stand closer to you than your next breath, more accessible than you dare to dream. I am not far off, nor am I hidden beyond your grasp. My nearness is a sacred truth, one that can steady your soul when the world around you trembles, when everything else shifts and falls apart. Even now, as you read these words, feel the change in the atmosphere. The weight of your anxiety begins to lift. The shadows that once threatened to overwhelm you recede into the corners of the earth. A gentle peace settles over you like a blanket, wrapping your heart in a quiet assurance. This, my child, is the work of my hand. I am preparing you for what lies ahead, for seasons filled with new opportunities, open doors, and uncharted horizons. The obstacles that once towered over you, casting their long shadows, now shrink beneath the brilliance of my promise. The storms that raged in fury are now stilled at the sound of my voice. Now, take courage, my child. Step forward with obedience and without hesitation. Move through your day with the calm assurance that my promises will guide you, that my voice will shape your thoughts, and my Spirit will direct every step you take. Should doubts creep in, remember my faithfulness. Should fear attempt to rise up again, dismiss it with the memory of the strength I have given you. Hold fast to me. I am your God, and you are never alone. As you walk through life, you will come to trust me more deeply, to love me more fully, and to find me wherever your journey leads. I have watched your every step, heard your whispered prayers, and seen the silent tears that fall in the night. Even now, as you read these words, I draw closer to you, leaning in to hear the deepest cries of your heart. You carry with you desires hidden in the depths of your soul, dreams that tremble with hope. Know this, these longings have not escaped my notice. I am committed to fulfilling them, to bringing to pass the breakthroughs you have long cried out for. But understand this, my child, if you truly yearn to see wonders unfold before your eyes, if you seek to witness the supernatural in your life this very year, then heed my call. Give me your heart without reservation. Entrust the reins of your life to my hands, and live as I have called you to live, justly, rightly, in a way that pleases me. Listen closely when I speak to you in the quiet moments of your day, in the words of the Scriptures, and in the stillness of prayer. Be alert to my signals, for I will guide you. You will know it deep in your spirit when I speak. Trust me enough to move when I say move and to wait when I say wait. Mighty changes are coming into your life, changes I have foretold, ready to erupt like a storm into your existence. The promises I whispered over you in the past will not remain forever on the distant horizon. Soon, you will witness them breaking forth in your life in ways you never dreamed possible. The debts that once chained you, weighing you down like heavy iron, will fall away. Strength and provision will be given to you, and you will rise from your place of weariness, empowered to face the tasks I have set before you. No longer will you complain or falter. Press forward with unwavering faith, and watch as the road opens before you, as the doors you thought sealed forever swing wide with my mighty hand. Your faith, like a key, will unlock what was once locked. Imagine now the massive stone that once blocked your path, gone, removed by my word, my command. Do not fear, my child, but march forward. Let not discouragement find a home in your heart. I am with you always, and my presence will illuminate your path. It will flood you with guidance, comfort, and courage, lighting your way as you walk. The days of bitterness, of darkness and struggle are drawing to a close. A new dawn, the dawn of relief and abundance, is already painting the edges of your sky with light. When blessings begin to fall upon you like rain, remember that they come from my hand, propelled by the force of my boundless love. In the seasons when you wandered through deserts of loneliness and confusion, when you thirsted for direction, I was your wellspring. I saw the attacks, the doubts, the trials, and the disdain you faced. The fervent flame of your faith may have flickered under relentless winds, but today, I breathe new life into those dying embers. Return to the path of trust. Return to the center of my will. Saturate your mind once more with the power of my word. Let it anchor your soul, so that when the abundance comes, you will remember where it comes from. Keep calling upon my name, even when the silence feels heavy. For there is a realm you cannot see with your natural eyes, a battle raging in the unseen world where angels fight for your future. As you persevere in prayer, you join ranks with them. Yes, I will bless you. Oh, how I will bless you. But know that the road to victory requires persistence. Do not think victory comes without struggle. Let your faith be the sword that cuts through every snare. Let your persistence be the shield that guards you against every doubt. Let your consistency be the banner that proclaims your loyalty. And let your perseverance in prayer be the unshakable foundation beneath your feet. Seek me, my child, by day and by night, for I am always near. In the quiet stillness that precedes the dawn, when the world is yet to stir, there lies a sacred moment. an altar of encounter where heaven meets earth. The season is turning, and as I cast my gaze across the vast expanse, my heart is stirred by those souls who wear the mantle of courage and humility. You, chosen ones, I will use as vessels to carry hope to the hopeless, to break the bread of compassion for the hungry, to clothe the naked in kindness, and to soothe the aching hearts that walk in sorrow. You shall be my channel of healing, my emissary of mercy, and as you pour out these blessings, you shall find yourselves overwhelmed with favor and grace beyond anything you could ever fathom. The era of miracles that awaits you calls you to rise, to stand tall, and to cast off the weight that has burdened your soul. Let go of the old grudges that bind you, the guilt that shackles your heart, and the crippling doubts that hold your spirit captive. Seek my face, and let your eyes be filled with the glory of my presence, until your faith burns brightly, like a torch lighting the darkness of this world. Know this, I see you, beloved. I see the tangled knots of your life, those struggles that you cannot untangle on your own. I see the weight that presses upon your chest, the invisible burdens that steal your peace, and I have heard the cries that rise from the depths of your spirit, pleading for direction, for comfort, for the answers you seek. And here I am, answering you now. Do not tremble with fear any longer, for this very day you will witness my hand moving in your life, a divine intervention that will bring forth a reversal of all that has held you captive. I will reveal the next steps to you, and I will show you what must be left behind. I will guide you on the road laden with purpose, a path that I have prepared for you with care, prepared for you. Though your life has been marred by deep wounds, I am at work, breathing new life into every corner of your reality. Where once stagnation held sway, new growth shall burst forth. Where confusion reigned, clarity shall settle like dew upon the morning grass. Where despair had planted its roots, hope shall rise, like the first light of day breaking the darkness. I am here. I am at work. I am unshaken, steadfast in my commitment to you. Turn your eyes to me, open your ears to my voice, and let your heart be filled with the expectancy of all that is to come. Miracles are advancing toward you, relentless and unstoppable, like a mighty tide that cannot be turned back. Every tear you have shed, every loss you have endured, every treasure that was ripped from your hands, I have seen it all. I, the Lord, the one who holds time and destiny in the palm of my hand, declare to you this day, everything that was stolen, everything that slipped from your grasp, shall be returned to you. But not as it was, oh no. It shall be restored, enriched, and multiplied beyond your imagining. What once crumbled into dust before your eyes shall now be rebuilt, a palace of promise, strong and glorious. I will breathe upon your life, sending forth a wind of restoration so mighty that it will sweep away every hindrance, yet so gentle that it will settle every fear within you. Do not doubt this wind, for it carries blessings wrapped in my eternal love. These are not mere words, but living truths that spring forth from my throne, truths that will stand when all else fades away. The chaotic season you have endured will not last. I am bringing order to every area of your life, putting all things into perfect alignment. Where anxiety once held sway, I will plant peace. Where confusion made your path unclear, I will lay a straight and shining road before you. Do not stir the ashes of your past. I, the Almighty, do not even recall your mistakes. Do not worry about your future. It is already secure in my capable hands. All I ask of you is that you focus on the here and now, the present moment. For I am doing a new thing in your life, even now. Feel the shift in the atmosphere, for my spirit moves in this very instant. Your story is changing, and you will soon witness miracles so breathtaking, so astounding, that your very soul will tremble in awe. Your circumstances will bend to my will. Even as you listen to these words, solutions are taking shape, answers are drawing near, and breakthroughs are bursting forth like fruit ripe for the harvest. Lift your head high, for you are not abandoned. You are chosen. Open your heart to the flood of my love, and welcome the streams of divine wisdom that I pour over you. Let your posture be one of humility and gratitude, for it is this very spirit that sets you apart as a vessel of my grace. When fear knocks at your door, remember that I am the source of all truth, and in my truth there is no room for lies, no place for terror. My promise is this: I will heal you, body, mind, and spirit. I will mend the wounds that time and sorrow have carved into your soul. Illness will yield to the authority of my word, and sadness will flee at the sound of my name. I am replacing your pain with joy, joy so deep, so profound, that it cannot be contained. Today I bind up every broken piece of your life, restoring the tapestry of your soul with a beauty greater than before. But know this, my beloved, this journey requires faith. Faith that sees beyond the limits of your eyes. Faith that dares to trust my promises, even when the horizon looks dark. If mountains rise up before you, see by faith the heavenly armies that march beside you, ready to tear down every wall of opposition. If bad news seeks to anchor your heart in despair, let my spirit lift your gaze to the coming dawn. For your best years are not behind you, but ahead. You will not remain in pieces. You will not be defeated, nor condemned to failure. You are destined to live with holy vitality, singing songs of praise that will echo through the corridors of eternity. You will dance again, filled with new life, and you will testify to all who will listen that my love has not only given you a second chance, but an endless supply of new beginnings. Fix your gaze and do not turn back, for the past is no longer a chain that binds you. I stand before you now and forever, leading you along a path of new beginnings, where blessings flow freely into the depths of your soul and into every corner of your life. Trust in me, for I speak only truth. Your prayers have ascended to the heavens, each one a fragrant offering I have received. Rest assured, the answer is already on its way, carried upon the wings of the divine. But prepare your heart, steady your soul, and strengthen your faith, for the journey is at hand. I shall move the mountains, heal the sick, and silence every force that dares rise against my purpose for you. Clothe yourself in gratitude, wear humility like a crown upon your head. For in my presence, you must learn to walk by faith, to listen for my voice above the roar of life's storms. If a battle seems before you, know this: the victory is already secured. If legions of darkness assemble, witness how I surround you with my legions of light, each one a mighty warrior whose strength overwhelms every threat. Should discouragement knock upon your door, let my words resound in your heart. This is not the end of your story. You will never stand alone. When the night is at its deepest, and the world seeks to stifle your hope, I will whisper my truth into your soul. Fear not the trials that come, for they are but the soil in which my promise of abundant life will grow. Do not expect destruction, but anticipate my hand in the revival of your spirit, for I have called you to a life overflowing with grace. You will rise above the turmoil and declare to the world that it is my unbounded love that sustains, molds, and frees you, propelling you forward into the brilliance of your destiny. If ever the enemy dares approach, spewing lies about your worth, telling you that you are unworthy, broken, or beyond my reach, let courage burn in your spirit like a flame. Stand tall, lift your hands toward the heavens, and declare to all creation that the one who spun galaxies into being, who rules over the expanse of the universe, has woven promises into the fabric of your life, promises that will and must come to pass. The enemy's threats are empty, his power weak and frail. He trembles at the sight of you standing firm in truth, for he knows he cannot crush a soul I have redeemed, sealed by the blood of the Lamb. Though your eyes may not see it, outside your door there is a spiritual inscription in crimson, marking this home as a dwelling of my beloved child, protected by my almighty hand. This is your reality, when you are clothed in faith. The enemy, like a thief caught in the light of day, flees before you. He is the father of lies, whispering distorted half-truths to unsettle your peace, but do not listen. Do not entertain his words. Turn your face toward me, lift your voice, and declare your love for me. Remind me that you still believe every promise I have spoken. Now move forward with boldness, with expectation, to claim the blessings I have set before you on this very day. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and feel my peace settle over you. Can you sense the shift in the atmosphere? The darkness flees, the anxiety melts, and a holy stillness fills the space where you stand. My spirit surrounds you like a cloak, whispering comfort and hope deep into the corners of your heart. I grant you the right to live fully, not merely to endure, but to thrive in a peace that the world cannot know. Yes, those around you may quake with tension, their voices trembling with fear, but you, my child, are not part of that chaos. You need not carry their burdens. In this sacred space, just you and I, you are free to drink deeply from my calm. In every second of this communion, let my presence linger within you like honey on your lips. You can find me here anytime. At the first light of dawn or in the quiet of the early morning, I will be waiting. My presence never tires, never fades. Even when you feel unsteady, I remain unshaken. Even when you feel unwanted, my heart is filled with delight in you. When you think you cannot go on, I stand ready to fill you with new life. All I ask is that you come, in these precious moments, to be with me, whether to speak your heart or simply to be still and let my love bathe your soul. Here we share secrets that restore your faith. Here we forge a bond that no trial can tear apart. If only you knew how far you have come, how far you have traveled by holding my hand through both storm and sunshine, you would fall to your knees in awe and praise. Mark this day, for it is unlike any other. This is a threshold, a moment of eternal significance. I am pressing my seal upon your heart, an indelible mark that proclaims to all realms, this one belongs to me. Before the angels and all of creation, I affirm your worth. You are chosen, cherished, and commissioned. No adversary, no destructive force can stand against what I have anointed. No darkness can ever overshadow the brilliance I have placed within you. Let these truths sink deep into your spirit, reshaping your very perspective. When you fully understand the magnitude of my love, you will see that in my presence, all your limitations dissolve. I have poured blessing upon blessing into your life, some visible now, others waiting to be revealed. You will come to know that through my strength, all things are possible. Who dares to challenge you when I have already declared you victorious? You bear my name, you carry my authority. I am with you, always and forever, more than enough to sustain you. You are not some passive observer in the unfolding of this life. No, you are a cherished participant in a grand divine tapestry, intricately woven by my hand. Even when the world around you trembles and falters, my love remains steadfast and unshaken, the strongest force that ever was or will be. It is love that formed you, love that wraps you in its tender embrace, love that protects your dreams from all harm, love that paves the way where there seemed to be no hope. Immerse yourself, soul deep, in this love that is endless and unyielding, and watch with awe as mountains that once seemed immovable crumble before you. Watch as the chains that bound you are broken, as gates of bronze swing open wide, as if the very heavens themselves have yielded to the might of my will. This is not some distant promise, a vague hope for a future time. It is the living, breathing reality of the present moment. I am here, with you now, shaping your path, your destiny, with every heartbeat you take, with every breath you draw. Trust in me. Lean not on your own understanding, and turn a deaf ear to the hollow whispers of the enemy. When you rise, know this: the heavens themselves rejoice. When you call upon my name, I will answer, I will not tarry. I will teach you, gently but firmly, to walk by faith, to see with the eyes of eternity, and to stand unshaken, unyielding, no matter the storm that rages against you. For I am the God who fights for you, who blesses you, who crowns you with love and mercy new every morning. I know the secret shape of your heart, its deepest aches, its tender scars, the silent tears it holds within. I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you, even before you drew your first breath. I am the one who whispers my truth into the deepest recesses of your spirit, even now, in this very moment. Do not, I beg you, compare me to those earthly fathers you have known, who failed you, grew weak in their resolve, or turned away from the sacred bond they once shared with you. Perhaps your father's love was broken, his affection conditional, his presence fleeting when you needed him most. Do not, I say again, measure me by their frail and flawed example. I am different, infinitely different, and I long for you to feel that truth, to have it tremble through your soul like a symphony of grace. Let this knowledge of my love, unwavering and perfect, settle deep in your heart, like the gentle rain that falls upon parched earth, bringing life to all it touches. Stay here with me a little longer. You need not explain yourself, nor apologize for the weight you carry. No need to grasp for words that you think might please me. Just remain with me in the silence, and let the burdens you've borne for so long fall away. Let them trickle from your shoulders like stones tumbling from the edge of a cliff. Feel the tension melt from your muscles as my presence envelops you, fills you, saturates every part of your being. Even as you stand there, breathing me in, know that I am working, lifting the weight from your back, breaking the chains that have held your heart captive, allowing your weary mind to rest in the truth of my endless compassion. When you step back into the world again, when the day calls you to rise, notice the subtle change that has taken place within you. Your face will reflect a peace that no chaos can shatter, a serenity that no sorrow can uproot. You will walk with lightness, speak with calm, and carry a gentleness that confounds those who knew you before. Where others are tossed in the whirlwind of their own emotions, you will stand firm like a tree planted by the streams of living water, stable, fruitful, unshakable. And I call you to return to this place, to this sacred moment, every morning as the first light of dawn touches the horizon. Let me fill you once more, pouring my love into your soul like a river that flows endlessly from the heart of eternity. For I have always been there, even in those seasons when you could not see my hand, when the deserts of your life stretched barren and dry before you, when the sun beat down upon your soul and you thought you would perish from thirst. In those times, I caused water to spring forth from places you thought would never yield. And in the valleys of sorrow, when darkness threatened to swallow you whole, I was there, steadying you, holding you close, guiding you through the storm. Again and again I have rescued you from corners that seemed beyond escape, from trials that seemed too great to bear. Do not be deceived by the things you cannot yet understand. Resist the temptation to let doubt fester in your heart like a wound that refuses to heal. Instead, let gratitude rise within you, becoming a shield that guards your soul against the enemy's lies. For if not for my watchful care, you would have fallen long ago. It is my love that has kept you standing through the fiercest storms. I know, beloved, that trust does not come easily to you. Your heart is tender, bruised, raw from the weight of wounds that run deep. The thought of allowing love to enter again causes you to flinch, for you have been surrounded by those who claim to care, but whose love was nothing but a mask to hide the hidden trap set to rob you of something precious. They taught you to view love as a weapon, something to guard against, not as a refuge, a safe haven. But I tell you now, The anger and sorrow that have twisted themselves around your heart were never meant to stay there. They were never meant to define you. You were not created for bitterness, for fear, for this weariness that has become a constant companion. You were never meant to carry these burdens. They were never yours to bear. Rise, O weary soul, and greet the dawn, for it is I who stands ever near, ready to lift the weight that burdens your heart. I offer you a vision anew, a sight beyond the confines of this fleeting world, a way of seeing that unveils beauty in the smallest of things, revealing my tender hand upon every blessing. Open your eyes to perceive my fingerprints in the winds that blow and the rays of sunlight that warm your skin, for in each you will find goodness, even in the places where your heart least expects it. Yet still, your spirit wrestles against the truth, clinging to the lie that you can walk alone, that no help is needed. I see it now, the inner protest, the silent defiance that stirs within you, the belief that you are enough in your own strength. But let me show you, dear one, what the eye of flesh cannot see. Deep within you lies a soul scarred, wounds both old and new, their shadows shaping how you view the world, how you see yourself. Yet I come to you with healing, healing that touches not just the body, but the very essence of who you are. I bring balm for your mind, comfort for your heart, and restoration to every hidden corner of your being. I will silence the restless whispers that say you are unworthy of love. I will calm the storms that rage within, quenching the fires of anger, soothing the doubts that cloud your peace. Like a masterful artist, I will refine you, shaping your raw edges, molding you into the likeness of the person I always meant for you to be. My peace will flow into your brokenness, like golden light flooding a room long sealed in darkness, warming your spirit and healing your wounds. This moment, beloved, is not by chance. You are hearing my voice now because I have chosen, in this very instant, to speak life into your existence. A miracle, vast and wondrous, is unfolding before you, tailored to your deepest needs, preparing to spring forth in your life and in the lives of those you hold dear. Imagine, if you will, the tenderness of my touch upon your lips, my divine presence warming your words, softening them, until they carry life where once they bore the poison of bitterness. No longer shall words of despair and hurt pass from your mouth, but instead, words of blessing, of healing, of hope. You will speak with power, declaring life even over barren places, and where once despair ruled, hope shall take root. Though you may not yet understand the depth of what I offer, though you may feel unworthy, uncertain, let me reassure you, my love for you is unwavering. It does not falter, it does not grow weak. My promises to you stand unbroken, regardless of what your past holds or the trials you have faced. Each new day is a testament to my mercy, each breath a call to trust me anew. Look for me, like the gardener seeks the first signs of spring, and you will see how I renew you. I cause flowers of hope to bloom where once only thorns of pain grew. And with each passing day, step by step, I will be there, waiting with arms wide to enfold you in my embrace once more. Hear me now, beloved child, for I speak to the very depths of your heart. I know the road you have traveled. I have felt every tremor of your soul, seen every tear fall silently in the dark. You wonder how it is you still stand, how it is you have endured the storms, both those within and those that rage about you. Know this, it is I, the Lord, who made you, who breathed life into you, and who has never once left your side. I have stood watch over your life, guarding the doorway of your destiny, shielding you from unseen snares, whispering truth into your spirit when all other voices tried to drown me out. You may have thought yourself unworthy of my presence, ashamed of your failures, or fearful that your past has rendered you too broken for my love. Yet my love for you is not fragile, not fleeting. It is a wellspring that flows endlessly toward you, untainted by your flaws, unbound by your mistakes. I have chosen to remain with you, not in spite of who you are, but because of who you are to me. You are a precious treasure, carefully crafted with purpose, beloved beyond measure, and you are still here, still breathing, because my faithfulness sustains you. Hear me now. I have never once faltered, never once turned my face away from you. Yes, you have suffered, and your heart has shattered under the weight of grief. But look at where you stand now. Though you may feel weary, you are stronger than before. What you perceive as lost opportunities, I have used to protect you, to steer you away from dangers you could not see. I have pruned away the things that might have harmed you, separated you from those who wore kindness as a mask while harboring hidden agendas. I have shielded you from the fleeting illusions that would have bound your spirit. Your feet have not faltered, but have been guided through paths of trials and triumphs, each step shaping you, refining you, preparing you for a destiny greater than you can yet imagine. My ways are not your ways, and my plans stretch beyond the horizons of your sight, stretching beyond the limits of your understanding. Do not fight this truth. Instead, let it be the foundation of your peace. Speak it. Declare it with your heart open wide. God's purpose surpasses all. His wisdom is beyond compare. Write it upon the tablets of your soul. Let it weave into every fiber of your being. The things I have withheld from you were never a punishment. They were a cloak of protection, a loving embrace, guiding you toward a future that surpasses the narrow dreams you once held so dearly. It is time now to let go of the past, to stop chasing shadows of what could have been, to cease replaying memories that no longer belong to you. Lift your gaze toward the future I have been tenderly preparing for you. A future that blooms and flourishes from the seed of your faith. Trust in me and watch as I open doors that once seemed locked behind insurmountable walls. Even the desires buried deep within your heart, the dreams that were forgotten beneath layers of doubt, they are not mere figments of fantasy. They were planted by me, like seeds in the soil, waiting for the perfect season to burst forth in magnificent bloom. As you surrender to my will, I will breathe upon these dreams, and they will sprout with life and blessing. And in that moment, when the fullness of my purpose comes to fruition, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that it was my hand that orchestrated it all. I long to surprise you with my goodness, to overwhelm you with my mercy, to show you how deeply you are cherished, how immeasurable my love is for you. Look at me and feel my love pouring into your soul, washing over you like the warm glow of the morning sun. I am here, placing my hand gently upon your head, calming the storms that rage within you. Let the warmth of my presence melt away the chains of worry, the heavy burdens of pain, and the lingering ache of old wounds. You need no longer carry the weight of bitterness or regret. Surrender them to me, and in return, I will fill you with a peace that transcends all understanding, a peace that the world cannot give. A time of revival is upon you. A season of abundance is drawing near. Can you feel it? The barren land of your life is about to flourish. Fruit will hang heavy from branches that once seemed dead, and I will reset the rhythm of your journey, strengthening your legs to run with faith toward what lies ahead. Open your heart, embrace what I am pouring out, and speak your faith aloud to me. Declare that you trust in my every promise and feel the assurance that I have bound myself to you in an eternal covenant of love. I do not lie, nor do I change like the shifting shadows of the passing day. My words are unshakable, and my truth stands firm. Even now, as you pause to listen, I am infusing your soul with a peace so deep, so pure, that it calms every fear and fills your heart with sweetness that can only come from my holy love. Do you feel it? My oil of blessing flows over you like warm honey, smoothing away the jagged edges of doubt and worry, dissolving the fears that have clung to your spirit. This is your moment. Be still and let my gentle voice echo through your soul. Come closer to me. Do not linger at the edge of the river, but step in. Let the cool, cleansing waters wash over your feet. Feel the refreshing current that carries my blessing, not danger. Wade deeper, until the waters reach your knees, then your waist, until you are fully immersed in the healing stream. Let go of the burdens that you have carried, the pain that has clung to you through the days. Surrender it all, and as you sink deeper into these healing waters, let your spirit be at rest. When you can stand no longer, let yourself float in my arms. I have a vessel waiting for you, a boat of mercy and purpose. Come aboard, and I will carry you toward the horizon of my perfect will, where crowns of honor await those who have endured with faith, those who have resisted the schemes of the enemy and held fast to me without wavering. Yes, you are mine, forever and always. Do you know the value you hold in my eyes? It is beyond measure. In my presence you are treasured beyond words. I know the struggles that weigh upon you, the nights filled with restless questions, the doubts that swirl like stormy winds in your mind. Take heart, my beloved, for I will quiet those cries. I will strengthen you so powerfully that those who witness your transformation will stand in awe. You will testify that it was not by chance, nor by your own strength, but by my sovereign hand that you were lifted above every trial. So do not resist my invitation. Yield your soul to me. Let my words echo through the chambers of your mind, filling the empty spaces with memories of my faithfulness. Remember the times when I delivered you from darkness, when I shielded you from harm, and when I pulled you from the jaws of despair. Recall how I intervened when all hope seemed lost, how I clothed you in my mercy and restored your soul. I long to decorate the walls of your heart with these reminders, so that as you walk forward, step by step on the path I have prepared, you will carry with you the stories of my love, my protection, my unwavering faithfulness. In my presence, there is always love, always healing, and always the promise of abundant blessings. Move forward, beloved, with a faith that silences your fears, a faith that saturates your future with hope. Rest in the assurance that I watch over you, that I delight in you, and that each new day brings you closer to the fullness of my promise. Your prayers stir my heart. The tenderness of your soul moves me to acts of mercy. There are depths in my heart that you have yet to understand, and I yearn to reveal them to you, for you are not like the many who wander through life blind to the wonders that I have hidden, mysteries woven into the fabric of existence itself. There are truths that are mine alone to give, reserved for you, because I see the fierce faith that burns within you, a fire kindled not by circumstance, but by a steadfastness that cannot be shaken. Humble, yes, but unyielding in your devotion. When you come before me, it is not with half-heartedness. No, you come with a sincerity so pure that it touches me beyond measure, a faithfulness that spills into the way you live, the quiet decisions you make in secret moments when no one is watching. Your integrity speaks louder than words ever could. The seeds of my promises, once planted deep within the soil of your soul, are now blooming, their fruits ripening under the warmth of my love. Do you doubt that these things are meant for you? Do you wonder if the winds of fate have overlooked your name? But hear me now. This message is for you alone, no mere coincidence, but an appointment I arranged before time began, an intimate conversation between your heart and mine. Take my words and hold them close, child, for I speak with all the might of heaven's will. Do not allow doubt to steal what I offer, nor let skepticism tarnish the truth I proclaim. My love for you is grander than any earthly throne, more powerful than the mightiest forces of nature, and more enduring than the eternal mountains. I am your eternal Father, your constant guide, and the friend who will never leave your side. From the moment you first breathed in the air of this world to the last breath you shall take, I have been, I am now, and I always will be near to you. You stand on the edge of a great and magnificent unfolding. Your eyes cannot yet see the fullness of what lies ahead, but I tell you with confidence, a treasure trove of blessings waits for you. Gifts prepared with such care, each one destined to unfold at the perfect moment, revealing the divine purpose written in the stars, just for you. You may wonder, "Why me, Lord?" And I answer, "Because I love you with a love that cannot be measured, a love that seeks only your highest good. This love is eternal, it is unbreakable, and it is yours, always. But know this, your heart has grown. It has matured in wisdom and strength, softened in the right places and hardened in others. And now, in this moment, you are ready to receive the fullness of all that I have set aside for you. I am pouring into you a strength from the heavens, a resilience that defies the logic of the world. You will stand firm when all else crumbles, for you are now filled with a supernatural might that no earthly power can comprehend. Your mind, once clouded, is now filled with wisdom beyond measure, and those around you will gaze in awe, questioning the source of the insight that flows from your lips. And yet, I will give you more. Challenges will come, opportunities disguised as trials. And though they may seem daunting at first, know that these are not stumbling blocks. No, they are stepping stones leading you higher, lifting you to a place you have never dreamed, a place where you will see and know me more fully. Every obstacle, every test, brings you closer to the summit of your spiritual ascent. And at that summit, you will find the abundance I have promised you, wholeness for your family, health for your children, provision for your table, stability in your work, and the clearing away of every burden that once weighed you down. Wait, child, be patient. My blessings will not come all at once, like a crashing wave, but will unfold slowly, like a tapestry woven in the secret places of my will. Every thread will reveal a part of my grand design. You must change how you view your obstacles. Cast aside the lies of defeat that have plagued your heart. There is no chain that can bind you, no wall that can contain you, no darkness that can smother the flame of your faith. You are mine, and I have elevated you to a new level of trust, a new understanding of the power I have placed within you. And yet, I ask that you walk in wisdom, rise each morning with joy that courses through your veins, meet every trial with courage and steadfastness. Know this, you are never alone. You are enveloped in my love, shielded by my presence, guided by my hand. I long to pour out upon you blessings that overflow every boundary, blessings that exceed all you have known. Picture yourself stepping into the rushing river of my spirit, its waters clear and living, washing away the remnants of your fear, saturating your heart, renewing your mind. Even now, as you take in these words, my love expands within you, showing you its immeasurable, boundless nature. From this moment, a holy spark ignites within your soul, a revival so pure and bright it cannot be contained. Your prayers and praises ascend to my throne, and in response, I send waves of blessings to restore your spirit, rekindle your joy, and renew your strength. Doubt no longer, child, but stand firm in the truth that my love for you is not only real, but powerful enough to change everything. Speak these words aloud, I believe, and wrap your heart in the courage that I provide. Confront every trial without fear. Let no voice of pessimism rattle the peace I have established in you. Look around you. Many chase after fleeting happiness, spinning in circles, seeking joy in empty opinions and hollow promises. They may mock your faith, laugh at your trust, but you have chosen a different path. You have clung to my promises, even when the night seemed long and dark. For this, I honor you. And now, I pledge again, I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Day and night I will stand guard over you, protecting you from enemies seen and unseen. I am deeply concerned for your inner world, for the peace that resides there. It is my greatest joy to guide you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. Oh, how deeply I yearn for you, my beloved, to immerse your heart and mind in the fullness of my truth. I long to fill your thoughts with the light of my holy word, to anchor your dreams and desires in the wisdom of my counsel. I care dearly that your plans align with my will, for in that alignment, in the surrender of your will to mine, lies the true prosperity of your soul. Do not measure prosperity by the fleeting riches of this world, for though I shall provide for all your needs, I call you to understand that prosperity is far more than mere material gain. It is the complete wholeness of your being, bathed in the divine favor that flows from my love. Do not allow the voices of the world to press upon you, pushing you to act out of fear or the desperate longing for approval. I am calling you to something far greater, a path where wisdom flourishes and peace fills your soul. In the stillness of your heart, turn toward me and seek my voice in the quiet moments we share. There, my child, I will illuminate the way before you, not a path to mere success, but a way to a life of abundance, rich in meaning and purpose. Let not the whispers of failure, those stale voices of defeat, find a place in your thoughts. Understand this timeless truth. You are cradled in my eternal love, a love that is unyielding, that will prove itself mighty in your life, lifting you above every trial and tribulation. Do you know, my child, how deeply you are cherished? Do you understand the immeasurable worth I have placed upon your life? Let this truth fill you with boldness. Let it transform you from within until fear no longer has dominion over your decisions. Let courage rise up within you like rivers of living water, and let it flow through every fiber of your being. Immerse yourself in my word, for hidden within its pages are treasures of wisdom, promises of divine guidance that will light your path. No longer will you stumble in the dark uncertainty of your own understanding, for with my promises as your guide, you will walk in victory. I cover you, my beloved, with my protective love, steadfast and nurturing. I infuse you with strength that will enable you to leap over every obstacle, to shatter chains of limitation, to stand tall before every adversary, both seen and unseen. What more could you desire than the assurance that the Lord of all creation is on your side? Bring me your doubts, your deepest fears, and lay them before me, for I am listening. I long for my will to bloom in your life like a lush, fruitful garden, bearing fruit in every season. I desire that my power be so real, so tangible in your daily life, that those who observe you will have no doubt that I am moving in your behalf. Together we shall shape your destiny, not as mere happenstance, but as something extraordinary. You, my child, are not just a recipient of blessings, but a chosen instrument, a vessel through which my healing power will flow to a broken world. Begin where you are, in the place where your influence is most profound, your home. Let it become a sacred space, a sanctuary where scarcity yields to abundance, where the fog of poverty lifts and vanishes, replaced by the certainty that I, the Lord, am your provider. The emotional wounds that once seemed beyond healing will fade away, soothed by my love. Old grudges and bitterness will crumble beneath the weight of forgiveness, making room for compassion and understanding to take root. Your family will rediscover joy, like an old friend long forgotten, and your home will shine as a refuge of peace, a beacon of my faithfulness. And from this place of restoration, my blessings will ripple outwards, touching lives beyond your walls. Do you see it now? Do you feel the weight of what I am doing in your life? Be brave, my beloved. Do not succumb to trembling. Lift your voice in praise and proclaim my grace, for it is this grace that redeems and transforms. Let those around you know that the blessings they see in your life are not the result of chance or luck, but the direct gift of my hand. Encourage them to recognize the good that surrounds them, to cherish the gifts I have given them, and to never forget the giver. If they truly desire to see their futures reshaped and their destinies elevated, They must acknowledge me in all their endeavors, placing me at the center of their hearts. I'm here now, my child, hovering near, waiting for your response. I have spoken promises over you, promises of hope and destiny. It is time to step into your rightful place, to carry my glory into every corner of your life. As you move forward, remember, you are never alone, never without my guidance, never beyond the reach of my hand. Let these words strengthen your faith and ignite a conviction in you that my power. Fear not, my beloved one, for I see the hidden battles you face and the silent burdens that weigh upon your weary soul. I, the Lord your God, know every tear you have shed, every moment when the shadows of despair threaten to engulf you. Yet hear me now and take heart, you will not falter, for I have strengthened you with a might that cannot be broken. The power I have placed within you is far greater than the trials that assail you, and the courage I impart is born of my eternal presence with you. I am your refuge, your unshakable foundation, and my love for you is an endless wellspring flowing through every moment of your life. Rise, my child, and cast off the chains that have bound your spirit, chains of fear, of doubt, of the cruel words and wounds inflicted by others. You are not defined by the lies spoken over you or the weight of guilt and shame that were never yours to bear. Shake off the dust of the past, for I have called you by name. You are mine. You are my cherished creation, formed in love and chosen with purpose. No force on earth can sever the bond between us, and no voice can diminish the worth I have bestowed upon you. My love is steadfast, unshaken by the storms of life, and it will carry you through to heights you cannot yet imagine. Step into the light, the glorious light I have prepared for you. You are not the sum of your mistakes, nor are you bound by the shadows of what has been. Behold, I am making all things new within you. Every fiber of your being is imbued with purpose and purity, a reflection of the divine craftsmanship that created you. Leave behind the worries that have plagued your heart, whether they be fears of the unknown, anxieties over earthly provisions, or doubts about your abilities. Release them into my hands, for I am the one who provides, who guides, and who transforms. Trust in my promises, for they are eternal and unyielding. Do not let bitterness find a home within your heart, for resentment has no place in the sanctuary of your soul. Choose forgiveness, not because others deserve it, but because I desire your freedom and peace. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the prison of your pain, and I will give you the strength to walk in it. Those who have wronged you do not hold the pen that writes your story. I do. Their words are fleeting, but my plans for you are eternal. I have woven wonders into your future, miracles that will unfold in ways beyond your understanding. Trust in me, and you will see my hand at work, not only in your life but also in the lives of those you hold dear. Know this: I am the architect of your destiny, and every detail of your journey has been lovingly designed by my hand. Even now I am preparing blessings for you, blessings that will astonish and delight you, blessings that will heal and restore. It may come as an unexpected opportunity, a resolution to what seemed hopeless, or an overflowing joy that fills every corner of your heart. Do not fear the waiting, for my timing is perfect, and every delay serves a greater purpose. Trust that I am aligning all things for your good and the good of those you love. Let your faith flourish, my child. Open wide the gates of your heart, and I will pour out my love until it overflows. My love will be your anchor in the fiercest storms, your light in the darkest night. I will nourish your soul and sustain you through every trial. My promises are not fleeting whispers, but steadfast truths that stand the test of time. Let my peace guard your heart and mind, shielding you from the arrows of doubt and fear. As you walk in my love, let it radiate to those around you. Let my presence fill your home, infusing it with joy, laughter, and harmony. I am bringing healing to your family, restoring what was broken, and renewing what was lost. Health and hope are on the horizon. Prosperity and peace will abound. Trust in my plans, for they are good and filled with abundance. I see the deepest longings of your heart, the dreams you hold but dare not speak aloud. Know this: I have placed those dreams within you, and I am faithful to bring them to fruition. No one else can fill the void within you, for I alone am the fulfillment of your soul's desires. Rest in my presence, my beloved, for I am your God, your refuge, and your eternal hope. I remember with boundless clarity the sacrifice I made for you, offering my life upon the altar of love, that you might rise anew, clothed in the light of hope and adorned with the promise of a future radiant with my blessings. There is no distance so vast, no wound so deep that my love cannot reach and restore. While the world may whisper its deceptions and sow seeds of doubt about my presence, I stand steadfast, a pillar of eternal assurance, declaring that my plans for you are glorious beyond comprehension, overflowing with goodness, and brimming with blessings already set in motion. Every sorrow you have borne is but a prelude to triumph. Every trial an invitation to witness my power made perfect in your weakness. I walk with you even through the shadows, guiding your steps when the path is hidden from your sight. My love for you is a love that defies all understanding, pure, steadfast, and unyielding. It is a love that withstands the fiercest storms and rejoices in the light of righteousness. This love does not falter nor diminish, it grows ever stronger as you face the trials of this world. It is my eternal gift to you, a wellspring of hope and faith that will never run dry. Embrace this love, my beloved, and let it take root deep within your soul. Let it be the compass that directs your choices, the flame that lights your way. You are my precious child, fearfully and wonderfully made, and nothing, neither the schemes of men nor the powers of darkness, can ever separate you from my love. I know the burdens you have carried, the nights of anguish, the tears shed in solitude. I have seen the moments when despair whispered that you should give up, yet you chose to rise. Each time you clung to hope amidst the clamor of doubt, you brought joy to my heart. You are resilient, my cherished one. Within you burns a quiet strength, a yearning to love deeply, to protect those dear to you, and to walk in the abundance I have prepared for you. Nurture that desire, let it flourish. You are stronger than you realize, for I have equipped you with all you need to persevere. Though storms may rage around you, you have stood firm, weathering them with grace and courage. You have refused to let bitterness take root, even when others failed you. They may have sought to diminish you, but they could never steal the faith, hope, and love that reside within you. Your steadfastness is a testament to my unshakable presence in your life. You are mine, my son, my daughter, an identity that no power on earth or in heaven can revoke. My love for you is eternal, my commitment unwavering. Rest in this truth, knowing that I am always with you, your refuge and stronghold. The seeds you have sown in faith are already bearing fruit, yet this is but the dawn of a bountiful harvest. The days ahead are radiant with promise, as the first light of dawn breaking over the horizon, chasing away every shadow. I walk beside you step by step, ensuring that no darkness can extinguish the light that guides you. When uncertainty looms and the path seems obscured, lean into me. Trust in my love and call upon my strength. There is no mistake, no failure that can sever you from my embrace. My presence surrounds you, constant and unshaken. You are never alone. My arms remain open to catch you when you falter, to cradle you when you are weary, and to lift you when you feel weak. You are my beloved, and I cherish every moment of your journey. Each triumph and every struggle are part of the masterpiece I am crafting in you. My love is your shelter, my protection your unending promise. I will supply you with courage for every challenge, and my words will be a shield against the darkness. Your family, your work, your every endeavor are held within my care. Your home will become a sanctuary of my glory, a place where miracles blossom as surely as the morning sun rises. So I urge you, my child, fix your gaze forward and do not look back. Let my Spirit fill you with its unending grace, guiding you and revealing to you the depths of my holy love day by day. In moments of doubt, draw near to me and feel the certainty of my presence. My nearness is unmistakable, my love is unshakable. I am with you now and forever, the anchor of your soul, the light that will never fade. Behold, my beloved, for my Spirit abides with you eternally, a divine whisper within your soul, reminding you of your sacred identity and the truth of to whom you belong. You are never forsaken, for I am always near, speaking words of life into your heart and guiding each of your steps. Let these assurances be your sanctuary when your strength falters, when your spirit feels weary. Be still, my child, and breathe deeply, for I am the Sovereign One, ruling even over the realms that seem impossible to conquer. Have I not moved before on your behalf? Have I not parted seas and made paths through the wilderness where none existed? I who command the winds to be still and the storms to quiet their rage, will also bring peace to the restless waves of doubt and fear within your heart. Come unto me now, my beloved, and find the solace your soul so desperately craves. I am ready to lift the burdens that weigh upon you, to soothe the anxieties that cloud your mind, and to calm the tempest within you. My desire for you is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that fills your heart, quiets your nights, and allows you to rest untroubled. Rise each morning renewed in hope, knowing that I, the Lord your God, have already paved a way for you, a way perfect in its timing and purpose. Trust in this, even when you cannot see my hand at work, for I am the master craftsman, shaping blessings beyond measure and orchestrating wonders that will unfold with divine precision. Though shadows may sometimes obscure the light of the blessings you carry, do not be deceived by the lies of fear. Fear magnifies the small into mountains and distorts the truth into despair. Do not give power to the voices of doubt, to the threats of this world, or to the opinions of those who hold no sway over the destiny I have secured for you. Once more I bid you be still. Rest in my presence. Do not allow the clamor of the world to drown out my voice. Whether it be the news of the day, whispers of uncertainty, or the shadows of what may come, know this: none of these things are greater than I. I am the author and finisher of all things, and my word is the final word over your life. Even if the earth quakes beneath you, even if all seems to crumble, you are mine, and I am your refuge, your fortress, your unshakable shield. Do not despair, for my plans for you are filled with hope, radiant with a future that shines beyond the reach of any darkness. Even in your darkest hour, my love remains steadfast. It is my covenant with you, unbroken and eternal. Even now, I am speaking to your heart, offering you the answers you have sought, the healing you have longed for. I see the wounds you bear, the scars left by those who should have offered love but instead inflicted pain. Yet even this suffering has not been in vain. From the crucible of your trials, you have emerged refined, stronger, and imbued with a compassion that mirrors my own heart. You are now a vessel of my mercy, a beacon of hope for those still wandering in the shadows of their pain. Every tear you have shed, I have gathered and cherished, for they are a testament to your resilience. The sorrows you have endured have deepened your spirit, creating within you a wellspring of tenderness that will bring healing to others. Now is the time to rise, my beloved, to step into the freedom I have prepared for you. Live as a reflection of my love, for the world is in desperate need of the light I have placed within you. Will you answer the call? Will you be the hope that others seek? A broken world awaits the radiance of my love shining through you. With each step you take, I am beside you, leading you into new opportunities and opening doors where before there were only walls. Take the step of faith, extend your hand to those in need, and pursue the dreams I have placed in your heart. Know this: when you walk in my love, miracles will follow. Hearts will be restored, lives transformed, and my glory revealed. Do not fear the opposition of those who see the light within you and seek to extinguish it. Their schemes hold no power, for I am your defender. Anxiety may knock at the door, but you have the strength to silence it by trusting in my promises. Fear has no place in your life, for it is not of me. I have given you a spirit of courage, not of fear, and my love casts out all dread. Even when you stumble, I will uphold you. Even when you feel forsaken, you are not alone. My love surrounds you, my mercy covers you, and my spirit strengthens you. Take heart, my beloved, for I am with you always. My promise is unshakable, my love unending. Rise and know that with me all things are possible. Know this, my beloved, I am nearer to you than the golden rays of the sun that tenderly caress your face, closer than the embrace of one who holds you with the deepest affection. I am your steadfast refuge, the hand that lifts you when you stumble, the strength that carries you when the weight of the world burdens your soul. I desire that you grasp this truth in the depths of your heart. Never have I forsaken you, nor will I ever turn from you. Even when shadows encroach and your faith falters, my love for you remains unshaken, for it is not built upon the frailty of your strength, but endures through the fullness of my grace. Day by day I contend for you, whispering words of hope and life into the core of your being. There is no force in heaven or on earth that can sever you from my love, neither fear nor hardship, sickness nor failure, loneliness nor disappointment. You are stronger than you perceive, and even in adversity you have stood firm. While others may stray or lose heart, you have chosen to remain close to me, and this fills my heart with joy beyond measure. When the tempests of life roar and many flee or falter, you have stood as one who trusts in me. Know that your faith is not in vain. I see it, and I honor it. Because of your trust, I am opening doors before you, pouring into your spirit a strength that will sustain you through every trial. You are not who you once were. You have grown immeasurably, and to me you are a mighty warrior, adorned with courage and resilience. Do you see, my child, how deeply proud I am of you? Each time you rise after falling, each moment you face with unwavering determination, you reveal the strength I have placed within you. Each morning renew your trust in me, for in doing so, you will find the peace that flows from my very heart, a peace so profound that it silences every fear and quells every uncertainty. This peace is not fragile or fleeting, it is unshakable and eternal, and I am leading you into a season of transformation and promise. Though the full picture may be hidden from you now, trust that I am laboring on your behalf, preparing a way filled with blessings yet to unfold. I am here, always calling you into my presence. In me you will find rest for your weary soul. When you come before me with humility and faith, my power will manifest in your life in ways that will leave you in awe. Chains will fall, doors will swing wide, and miracles will abound. Let not your heart be troubled, for my love surrounds you like a shield. My promises remain steadfast, and my blessings upon you are irrevocable. When you call to me, I will answer. Believe this: your life is being transformed, and my spirit is renewing your heart. Those around you will witness the work I am doing within you and marvel at my grace. You are my living testimony, a vessel of my power and compassion. Help will come, often from the most unexpected places: a kind stranger, an old friend, or an unforeseen opportunity. Trust that I am orchestrating every moment, and the doors that seemed forever closed will now open before you. The blessings that await you surpass anything you could imagine, for I am a God of abundance. New paths of joy and purpose lie before you, illuminated by my light. You are not forgotten. You are my child, my beloved, my cherished creation. I have known you by name from before the dawn of time, before the mountains rose and the stars were hung in the heavens. You belong to me, and I have set you apart for a purpose beyond the limits of your understanding. You are a masterpiece crafted by my own hands. Every gift you possess, every dream in your heart, every struggle you endure is woven into the grand tapestry of my plan. Nothing is wasted, your tears, your trials, your triumphs, all of it contributes to the story I am writing through you. This story is one of hope, redemption, and love eternal. A beacon that will inspire those around you and glorify my name. When I call you my beloved, it is not for what you have done or could ever achieve. It is not a title earned but a truth declared. I loved you before you were formed, before you drew your first breath. Trust in my love, for it is eternal and unchanging. I am the author of your story, and it is a tale of victory, of transformation, and of an everlasting bond between Creator and creation. Hold fast to this truth, my child, you are mine, and in you I delight forevermore. Hear now the voice of the Eternal, the one who formed you in love and calls you by name. It is my gift to you, a truth that transcends the fleeting whispers of this world. Your identity is rooted not in what you do, nor in what you fail to do, nor in the fickle opinions of others. No, your identity is rooted in me, the one who created you, the one who claims you as my own. You are my son, my daughter, my beloved. Let this truth ring eternal in your heart, for nothing in all creation could ever matter more than this. Though the world may strive to shape you by its fragile measures, its triumphs, its failures, its shifting standards, my love for you is steadfast and unyielding. No distance you feel from me, no wound too deep, no failure too great can alter my devotion to you. My love is not weighed upon the scales of success or failure, nor is it swayed by the judgments of others. It is a love that reaches beyond time, beyond circumstance, beyond all that is seen. It is a love unshaken, unwavering, and eternal. Do not let fear take root when the way ahead is cloaked in uncertainty. There will be times when the path splits before you, and the choices feel too great a burden to bear. There will be seasons of shadow when the journey feels long and your spirit grows weary. But even in those moments, you are not abandoned. I am with you. I walk beside you, even when your heart struggles to sense my presence. When the night stretches long and the light feels hidden, know this, my light is eternal. It shines for you, guiding you even when your eyes cannot perceive it. I did not choose you merely to exist. I chose you for fullness, for joy, for a life rich with purpose and meaning. You are a masterpiece in my hands, a creation still unfolding, reflecting the beauty of my design. Though you may feel unworthy, though your heart may be burdened with guilt or regret, know this truth: nothing you have done, nothing you have endured, nothing you will face can diminish your worth to me. The voices of doubt and despair may rise, but my voice speaks louder, declaring over you that you are mine. My love for you is unshakable, a foundation that cannot be moved. When you stumble, I am there to lift you. When you are weary, I am the rest your soul craves. My arms are never too short to reach you, my grace never too distant to find you. When I sent my Son to walk among you, it was to redeem you, to show you the depth of my love, and to make a way for you to come home to me. His sacrifice was not born out of duty, but out of an unmeasurable love for you, a love that deemed you worth every ounce of pain, every drop of his blood. His journey was not easy. It was marked with rejection, sorrow, and suffering. Yet he bore it willingly so that you might know I see your struggles and I understand. He carried the weight of the world so that you would never have to bear yours alone. His love is a reflection of mine, unfailing, sacrificial, complete. You are worth every sacrifice, every effort, every whisper of grace. Throughout this life, many voices will try to claim you. They will say you are invisible, insignificant, unworthy. The noise of the world may rise like a storm, drowning out the quiet truths I speak into your heart. But let my words pierce through the clamor. You are precious, beloved, chosen. I formed you with care and called you by name. Your worth is defined not by the standards of this world, but by the boundless love with which I created you. To me, you are priceless. Being chosen is not an idle calling, it is a sacred commission. I have placed within you gifts and talents, dreams and desires that reflect my purposes for your life. You were not created to be unseen, nor were you born by chance. There is a mission I have woven into your being, a purpose that is uniquely yours. Do not let fear or doubt silence the dreams I have placed in your heart. Nurture them. Let them bloom. Step forward with courage, for I am with you, strengthening you, guiding you, empowering you. When the road grows rough and obstacles appear immovable, remember this: I am the one who makes a way where none exists. You are never alone, for I am your guide, your shield, your greatest advocate. You are my beloved child, not for what you have done, but because you are mine. Walk in the light of this truth. Let it be the foundation of your identity, the anchor of your soul, the compass for your journey. My love is your strength. My purpose is your calling. My presence is your comfort. You are mine now and forevermore. Behold, my beloved, the truth is unchanging and eternal. You are cherished beyond measure, cradled within my embrace with a love that knows no bounds, unwavering and unbreakable. No matter the path life sets before you, through every soaring triumph and every shadowed valley, my love remains steadfast. In your moments of joy, I celebrate with you. In your times of sorrow, I am your solace. You were crafted with divine intention, a masterpiece woven with care, bestowed with unique gifts and a sacred calling that only you can fulfill. None can take your place, for your existence is deliberate, your presence in this world vital. I have chosen you to be my vessel, a radiant light piercing the veil of darkness, a beacon guiding the wandering soul. Through you, my love and hope reach the hearts of others, illuminating the beauty of who you are. You were not formed by chance. Every detail of your being was shaped by my hand. I knew there would be moments only you could brighten, lives only you could touch, hearts only you could reach. You are created to shine, to dispel shadows with the brilliance I have placed within you. Let this truth be your strength, rising within you each day as a reminder that you are equipped to stand tall, even when the road feels daunting. My beloved, you are my reflection, a mirror of my glory. With every breath you take, every step you make in the light of my truth. Through you, others see and feel a glimpse of the divine. Know this: I walk beside you, steadying your steps and soothing your heart. You are never alone, nor do I desire for you to tread the path in fear. Lift your eyes and walk with confidence, for my presence is your anchor and my hand your shield. When the weight of the world presses upon you and the burdens feel insurmountable, I am there. I am the one who gives you rest, the one who strengthens you in your weariness. Trust in my might, for it is boundless, and my strength is perfected in your frailty. Fear not the trials before you, for they are nothing against the power of my hand. I am greater than the towering mountains that block your way, and mightier than the storms that rage against you. Each challenge you encounter is a chance for growth, each obstacle an opportunity for my power to be revealed. When adversity rises, it is not the end, it is the beginning of a new work within you. Lean into me in those moments, and you will discover depths of love and grace beyond your comprehension. Lift your face, my precious child, for you are chosen, beloved in my sight. No force in heaven or earth, not even death, can sever the bond of my love for you. Before time itself, I knew you and called you by name. My plan for you unfolds with purpose, and I will never abandon you. I have seen your struggles, every battle you fight in silence. and none of it escapes my notice. Every tear you shed is precious to me, every silent cry reaches my heart. My answers may not come as you expect, but they come in the way that is best for you. You are my beloved, and my eternal seal is upon you. When I gaze upon you, I do not see your failures or your missteps. I see the one I love, the one I renew and purify. Today, I break the chains that bind you and lift the weight that burdens your soul. You are free. Walk in this freedom with joy and boldness, unshackled by the past. Embrace the liberty I have given you and let it reflect in your life. Choose joy, choose kindness, and pursue the dreams I have placed within your heart. The garments of righteousness, peace, and gladness now adorn you. Let go of what no longer serves you, for those things no longer define you. Your identity lies in my love, my purpose, and the hope that I have planted within you. Trust in this renewal, for you are capable of far more than you dare to believe. Though life may bring battles that test your resolve, I promise to be your strength when you are weary, your healer when you are broken. Trust in me, my dear child, for I will never fail you. Speak my name boldly and let your faith shine without fear. You are mine, and I am your defender, your protector. Approach me without hesitation, for your past is forgiven, your mistakes forgotten. You are defined not by what you have done, but by my love for you. When doubts assail you and uncertainty threatens to overwhelm, remember that I am your firm foundation. Stand tall, for I am with you. My strength is made manifest in your weakest moments, and in your vulnerability, my glory shines brightest. Lean into me, for I am steadfast and unshakable. My love for you is eternal, my mercy unending, and my grace abundant. Even in your darkest hour, I do not turn away. When you wander, I pursue you with relentless love. My angels guard you, guiding your steps and lifting you when you stumble. My beloved, take courage and walk forward in faith. You are precious in my sight, chosen for a purpose greater than you can fathom. I am with you always to the end of the age. You are mine, and my love for you endures forever. Return now, beloved, and proclaim the wonders of my love, the unyielding hope I have placed within your heart. Speak of the miracles that have turned your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into unshakable joy. Let your very existence be a living testament, a bright beacon of my unwavering faithfulness. Testify of the moments when despair wrapped around you like a heavy shroud. And I, your steadfast Redeemer, lifted you as a lost wanderer finds solace in the gentle glow of a guiding star in the midnight sky. Share the times when the storms of life roared around you, threatening to drown your spirit, yet I became your refuge, your shelter of peace amidst the raging tempest. I declared the depths from which I rescued you, when despair pulled you down into shadows, and I extended my hand, drawing you into the light. Through your words and deeds, let others glimpse the infinite breadth of my love, that they too may know the truth. I am real, I am here, and my love is an eternal anchor that never wavers nor fails. Your story is a lamp set upon a hill, radiating hope and drawing souls to my embrace, a reminder that no one is beyond the reach of my mercy. You are here because I have woven a plan for you, a divine tapestry of restoration and grace. It is a plan to lift you from the depths of pain, to unshackle you from the chains of fear, and to wrap you in the garment of truth. Do not think perfection is required, for I have never sought flawlessness from you. What I desire is your heart, your sincerity, your willingness to trust, and your openness to hope anew. True love is not measured by the precision of your steps, but by the purity of a spirit willing to rise no matter how many times it has fallen. Come as you are, beloved, with all your fears, doubts, and wounds. Bring them to me, and I will exchange them for peace that surpasses all understanding, for hope that springs eternal, and for the joy of a new beginning. You need not strive to prove your worth to me. I see you as you truly are. And still, I call you mine. My love is not bound by your achievements or shattered by your shortcomings. It is steadfast, flowing freely, because you are my cherished creation. Let my love be the cornerstone of your renewal, the strength that carries you forward, and the compass that guides you toward the future. I have prepared a future brimming with promise, joy, and boundless love. I know the burdens that weigh heavy on your heart, the silent cries that escape your lips when no one else hears. Yet I have heard every whisper, caught every tear. My desire is to take those burdens to lighten your load, and to replace the ache of your soul with the gentle rhythm of peace. You were never meant to carry these trials alone. When you are weary, I am your strength. When you falter, I am your steady hand. Walk with me, and each day will blossom with new opportunities, a chance to leave behind the shadows of the past and to step into the radiant light of a new story, a story I have written just for you. Even as the echoes of past regrets and the weight of former mistakes try to chain you, remember this: I am the God of new beginnings. The brokenness you carry is not your burden to bear alone. I long to see you dream again, to rise beyond the limits you thought defined you, to live with a heart overflowing with hope. Your journey is not yet complete. It is being rewritten, transformed by my love into a narrative of grace and triumph. I am the author of your story, and I know the ending, an ending steeped in victory and eternal joy. You are precious to me, more valuable than you can fathom, a masterpiece shaped by my own hands. Though the storms of life have battered you, leaving marks upon your soul, they have not broken you. Instead, they have refined you, revealing a strength that flows from me. Every scar, every tear, every trial has become part of the beautiful tapestry of who you are, a living reflection of my love and resilience. Each morning I gift you the promise of a new dawn, a fresh start to rise and see yourself as I see you. Your worth is not determined by the fleeting opinions of others or the triumphs and failures of the past. Your value is rooted in the unshakable truth of who you are, my beloved, created in my image and endowed with gifts and purpose beyond measure. Let go of the lies that tell you otherwise and embrace the truth: you are enough, just as you are. Trust in my love, and together we will walk into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you, filled with promise, joy, and my boundless, unending love. Behold, for I am with you always, and I have made you whole, a vessel of divine purpose and eternal worth. Remember this truth, etched into the fabric of your soul: you are never too old nor too young to uncover joy and meaning. Your age is not a boundary, but a testimony, a testament to the years you have walked, to the wisdom you have gleaned, and to the boundless potential that still resides within you. Each wrinkle upon your face, each scar upon your heart, each moment of triumph, each tear of sorrow, and each smile shared with another is a sacred thread in the tapestry of your life, a life that shines with beauty beyond measure. You are a light set upon a hill, a blessing to those who behold you. Within you lies a treasure trove of untapped love, unspoken kindness, and dreams yet to be fulfilled. These seeds, when planted and nurtured, shall bloom into gardens of hope, bringing light and life to all who cross your path. You were crafted with purpose, a masterpiece of the divine, created to bless and be blessed. Each day you are given is an opportunity to share this blessing, to pour out love, and to bring forth joy into the world. Look around you. Can you see the hearts that yearn for your touch, your encouragement, your warmth? Though you may not always perceive the impact of your actions, know this: I see it, and it fills me with great joy. I know the depths of your journey, the moments when despair whispered lies, telling you that you were not enough, that your mistakes defined you. But look at you now. You chose to rise. You chose to seek me, to turn your face toward the light, and to walk in the path of redemption. Your repentance was a song in the heavens, a melody that stirred the angels to rejoice. The moment you turned to me, I embraced you with arms open wide, for my love for you has never wavered, not for a single moment. You are not shackled by the weight of your past, for my love defines you now. Each step you take toward me is a step into freedom, into joy, into the abundant life I have always desired for you. I celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem, and I delight in your trust when you come to me, sharing your burdens and hopes, your fears and dreams. When the weight of life presses heavily upon you, remember this: you are not alone. Come to me, open your heart, and I will carry your burdens. With every prayer whispered, with every moment in my presence, your spirit grows lighter, and peace takes root where worry once dwelled. Let this transformation continue, for I am at work within you. I am the potter, shaping the clay of your life into a masterpiece, a work of divine beauty that I will complete in my perfect time. Trust the process, for there is glory in every stage of the journey. Come to me as a child comes to their loving parent, for that is what you are, my beloved child. I formed you in the secret place. I knew you before you took your first breath. My love for you is eternal and unchanging. It is not earned, nor can it be lost, for it is the essence of who I am. You are not an accident, you are my cherished creation, a vessel of grace and glory, filled with gifts and dreams waiting to be discovered. Yes, the road has been marked with trials, moments of loneliness, rejection, and feeling unseen. But listen now and take heart. You have never been forgotten. Not for an instant have my eyes turned from you. My thoughts toward you are as countless as the stars in the heavens. Even in your darkest hour, I have been by your side, whispering words of love, reminding you of your worth, and guiding you through the storm. Though the world may overlook you, I see you, I see every tear, every hope, every desire. You are my joy, my delight, and my treasure. Fear not what lies ahead, for I walk with you. When you are weak, lean on me. When your spirit is heavy, rest in my embrace. Together we will face the trials of this world and emerge victorious. My love for you is unshakable, unending, and perfect. It is a love that never fails. Rest in this truth, my beloved, and let it fill you with courage, hope, and peace. For you are mine now and forevermore. Come unto me, my cherished one, and bring with you the burdens of your heart, for I am the one who longs to carry them, to replace your fears and doubts with a peace that surpasses all understanding. I yearn to fill your soul with the light of hope and the fullness of joy. You are my beloved, the delight of my heart, and I am your God, the eternal one who loves you without measure or end. My love for you is not fleeting like the morning dew, but endures beyond the horizon of all your tomorrows, lasting into the boundless expanse of eternity. I will never forsake you nor cease to fight for you are mine, and I am yours forevermore. Oh, my precious child, why do you let your heart be troubled by comparisons to others? Have you forgotten the truth of your creation? With my own hands I formed you, weaving together every thread of your being with care and intention. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, a masterpiece beyond the comprehension of the world. When you measure yourself against the fleeting standards of men, you obscure the beauty I see in you. It is as if you look at the reflection of a glorious sunrise in a muddy puddle, unable to discern the brilliance of the original. The world glimpses only shadows, but I see the fullness of who you are, resplendent and whole. The world whispers lies, insisting that you are not enough, that you must conform, strive, or transform to be worthy. But my child, the world is not your mirror, I am. When I behold you, I see my handiwork, a creation imbued with purpose, adorned with gifts and talents that no other soul can replicate. Remember, I am the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who spoke galaxies into being, and I have made you in my image. You are not a mere echo of others, but a living testament to my infinite creativity and love. Each aspect of you, every talent, every quirk, every ability is a brushstroke in the grand masterpiece of my design. Your life has a purpose, one that I have intricately woven into the tapestry of my eternal plan. This purpose is unique to you, whether it is a small kindness extended to a weary heart, a moment of joy shared with a stranger, or a quiet word of encouragement that lifts another's spirit. Though it may seem insignificant to you, every act of love ripples through eternity, fulfilling a role no one else can play. Do not lose sight of the beauty of your calling by gazing longingly at another's. Your role is precious, your place irreplaceable. The world clamors for competition, urging you to measure yourself against others, but I call you to a higher way, a way of love, unity, and divine fulfillment. You are enough, my beloved, not because of anything you have achieved, but because you are mine. Before you took your first breath, I knew you and loved you. I have witnessed your triumphs and your stumbles, yet my love for you has never wavered. You do not need to earn this love through perfection, for my love is not a reward, it is a gift, given freely, boundlessly, eternally. When you falter, I am there to lift you up. When you are lost, I am the light that leads you home. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to search for you, my precious one. There is no distance too great, no darkness too profound that my love cannot reach. Remember those moments when you felt utterly alone, shrouded in despair. Even then I was with you, holding you close, guiding you gently back into the light of my grace. My love is a beacon that shines through the blackest night, always seeking, always finding you, even when you wander. Do not let the clamor of the world drown out my voice, nor allow the lies of the enemy to plant seeds of doubt in your heart. You are my child, and my spirit dwells within you. I know every detail of your life, every fear, every hope, every tear that falls unseen. I walk with you through every storm and rejoice with you in every triumph. My love is steadfast and unshakable, a foundation that will never crumble. Even when you feel distant from me, overwhelmed by the noise and weight of life, I am your anchor. My love holds you firm amidst the chaos, a refuge of peace and safety. Remember, I gave my only Son for you, not to condemn, but to redeem, that you might grasp the immeasurable depth of my love. This love sacrifices all, gives freely, and expects nothing in return. It is a love that endures even the sting of rejection, a love that remains constant and true. Rest, my beloved, in the truth of who you are. Lay down the heavy yoke of proving yourself, for you are already loved beyond measure. My love does not fluctuate with your successes or failures, it is unchanging, as sure as the rising of the sun. You are mine, and nothing can separate you from my love. Come to me with your burdens, lay your worries at my feet, and let the warmth of my embrace be the solace your soul seeks. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect, to release the chains of comparison and the striving for worldly approval. In my eyes, you are enough. You have always been enough. You are mine, my beloved, and that truth alone is sufficient for your soul to find its rest. Today, let the currents of my love flow through your spirit like a river of peace, filling the empty spaces within you and quieting the storms that rage in your heart. You are cherished beyond measure, not because of what you have done, but simply because you are mine. My love is a refuge, a sacred sanctuary where you can come as you are, unburdened by the fear of judgment or rejection. Here, in the arms of my love, you are safe, you are whole, and you are seen. When weariness overtakes you and the weight of the world presses heavily upon your shoulders, let me be your rest. When anxiety grips your heart and darkness clouds your mind, allow my peace to descend upon you like a gentle balm, calming every fear and silencing every doubt. My arms are always open to you, waiting to embrace you, to lift you. and to remind you of your immeasurable worth. Even when the road ahead feels shrouded in shadow and your steps falter in uncertainty, know this: I am the light that cannot be extinguished, the hope that never fades, and the strength that will sustain you through every trial. Though you may stumble, though you may fall, I will never leave you. I walk beside you, step by step, my hand ready to steady you and my voice whispering courage into your soul. When fear takes hold, I am the presence that brings comfort. When you feel abandoned, I am the assurance that you are never alone. My eyes are ever upon you, my love unbroken by your failures, unchanged by your mistakes. The world may measure you by your deeds, your successes, or your shortcomings, but I see deeper. I see your heart, your struggles, your intentions, and I love you with a love that is eternal, unyielding, and pure. Let my love be the foundation of your life, the truth that anchors you amid life's shifting sands. Do not believe the lies that whisper you are unworthy or that you are not enough. My love for you is greater than any earthly force, more enduring than the judgments of men, and more powerful than any trial you face. Nothing in life or death, no power in heaven or on earth, can separate you from my love. I have called you by name, you are mine. Every detail of your life is known to me, every joy, every sorrow, every hope, and every tear. When you suffer, I am with you in your pain. When you rejoice, my heart sings with you. My love is so vast, so boundless, that I gave my Son for you, so that through him you might know the fullness of life and the depths of love, a love that sacrifices all and asks nothing in return. This love is yours, unearned and freely given, a gift of grace beyond comprehension. Lay down the burdens you have carried for so long. You do not need to strive for my favor, it has already been poured out upon you in abundance. Trust me, my child. Bring your fears and anxieties to me, and I will exchange them for peace. Let my love heal the wounds of your heart, restore your spirit, and breathe new life into your weary soul. No matter what trials await you, no matter how far life takes you, my love will always be your constant companion, a wellspring of hope, strength, and comfort. Rest in that love, my beloved, as you would in the embrace of a dear friend. Know that you are precious to me, unique and irreplaceable, holding a place in my heart that no one else can fill. From the beginning of time to its end, I have loved you, and I will love you still. My love knows no condition, no limit, no end. It is the unshakable truth of your existence. You are mine, and I am your God forever. Let this love guide you, protect you, and sustain you always. When you approach me with an open heart, know this before a single word escapes your lips: I already perceive the depths of your soul's longing. You are welcomed, cherished, and understood in ways that surpass human comprehension. Come to me, lean into my embrace, and let my presence be the calm that stills the raging storm within you. In the turbulence of life, I am your steadfast refuge, the beacon of light piercing through the shadows, the unwavering shelter that shields you from harm. Pause now and let your heart consider the abundance laid before you, the family that warms your days, the breath that sustains your being, the roof that shelters your rest. These are not mere coincidences, but treasures of my eternal love. Every provision, seen and unseen, is a whisper of my care, a token of my faithfulness. My protection surrounds you like a fortress, impenetrable and eternal. Angels stand watch over you, vigilant in the quiet of the night and the clamor of the day, their wings spread wide in ceaseless guardianship. You are never alone, my beloved, even in the loneliest hours. Consider the countless reasons to rejoice, the wonders that unfold in the rhythm of your days. Each sunrise that graces the sky, each breath you draw, and each moment granted to you is a testament to my enduring grace. Let your heart dwell on these blessings and allow gratitude to fill the chambers of your spirit. Look upon the world with eyes renewed, seeing beauty even in the smallest details, for gratitude illuminates the goodness woven into every thread of existence. It is the light that reveals my presence, even in the darkest hours. I see your burdens, the worries that weigh upon you, the fears for those you hold dear, the unrelenting desire for security. These trials are not foreign to me, but I implore you, do not let them rob you of joy. Let not the shadows of doubt cloud your heart. When the weight grows unbearable, lift your eyes to me. Pour out your thanks for the blessings you have, for gratitude, my child, is your shield against despair. It is the flame that burns brightly in the depths of darkness, the anchor that steadies your soul in troubled waters. In your moments of overwhelm, know this truth: I am here. I am with you, transforming your burdens into blessings and your sorrows into peace. I am the voice that quiets the lies that seek to bind you, the light that dispels the darkness encroaching on your spirit. When uncertainty threatens to consume you, remember my promises, they are unshakable and true. I will never leave you nor abandon you. Trust in me, for my plans for you are greater than anything you can fathom. I am the divine architect, crafting a masterpiece of purpose and fulfillment from the threads of your life. Even when the path ahead seems obscured, rise now, my beloved, with the assurance that you are held in hands that will never let you go. Let hope stir in your heart once more, and recover the dreams that you thought were lost. For I am with you always, guiding you into a future overflowing with promise, love, and divine purpose. Take heart, beloved, and turn your gaze inward to the sacred chambers of your soul, where once burned a holy fire of passion and purpose. Revisit the dreams that stirred your spirit, the aspirations that breathed life into your days. With gentle determination, rekindle that divine flame, and step, however humbly, toward the path that calls you once more. Seek out the inspirations that awaken your heart, surround yourself with souls who lift your spirit, and partake in the pursuits that pour joy like golden streams into the well of your being. Move forward boldly, for I, the Eternal One, walk beside you, guiding your every step. I am leading you to peaks unseen, to triumphs unimagined, victories that crown you with growth, healing, and the sweet fulfillment of dreams long treasured. Every whisper of hope, every sacred longing, every vision planted within you is no mere fleeting thought, but a seed of divine origin. Trust in this truth: those seeds, though tender and unseen, shall bloom in time. Nourish them with faith, water them with trust. Know that I stand as the gardener of your heart, nurturing each promise to its full and radiant fruition. With every stride you take, I go before you, clearing the thorns from your path and illuminating the shadows. No mountain, no storm, no foe can stand against the unyielding love I have for you. I am the Creator, the sovereign over all, and there exists no power that can sever you from my embrace or snatch you from the shelter of my protection. Walk in this holy assurance: my love for you is eternal, my strength unshakable, my peace boundless. When trials arise, remember this: my power knows no limits and my grace is sufficient for every need. I am your unmovable rock, your unshakable foundation, the fortress in which you find refuge. Rest, my beloved, in my presence. Let your spirit breathe deeply, for I am not only your God, but your truest companion, your dearest confidant. I know every hidden corner of your heart, your triumphs, your sorrows, your fears, and I love you completely, without condition or measure. I rejoice in your victories and hold you tenderly in your struggles. Every step you take toward me, every moment you choose faith over fear, every act of love you extend, I see them all, and they are precious in my sight. Trust in my perfect timing, for I see the grand design of your life. Seasons will come and go, seasons of growth where you stretch and learn, seasons of rest where you heal and restore, seasons of trial where your strength is refined, and seasons of joy where your spirit dances in the light of my blessings. Embrace them all, for I am weaving each moment into a masterpiece, a tapestry of grace and purpose. Even in the delays and detours, In the doors that close, know this: nothing is wasted. Every thread serves my greater plan for you, a story written with beauty, hope, and boundless love. Beloved child, you are never alone. I am closer to you than your breath, speaking words of life and encouragement into your soul. When you are weak, lean on me, for my strength is made perfect in your frailty. When you are afraid, hide in me, for I am your shield and your defender. When you are lost, look to me, for I am the way, the truth, and the life. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Walk boldly, for you are cherished beyond measure, treasured beyond imagining, and held forever in the arms of infinite love. Amen.